Thought I'd begin the tour with a little view down the valley. And just in front of the cars over there is the communal veggie plot. So there's lots growing there at the moment. Lots of sunflowers and chard and beetroot. We haven't really had to buy veggies for a few months now, so that's been really good. So you'll have to excuse the mess in the garden area, just because it's just been a building site for the last few months. So we're going to tackle the garden next year. That's next summer's job. Winter in Cornwall is just a write-off. You spend all day indoors. It's just horrible weather. So yeah, underneath these concrete slabs is our soakaway. That was the first job we did, because at the far back of the static, it was just sitting in stagnant water. So this was a year and a bit ago, last summer. I got in there. It was ankle deep in stagnant water, and we had a mullet. Oh no, not a mullet. I've got pregnancy brain. It's a thing. We had a thing, and we dug out a really long, thin trench, and yeah, so under here is where all of our grey water runs as well. And it's great. We haven't had any drainage issues since, and that was maybe a day's work of quite physical labour, but yeah, really, really successful. This structure here, this is the glitter shitter, named by Jake's mum. Yep, it's our toilet. And before we built this, we did have access to a toilet, but it's about 100 meters in that direction. And when I found out I was pregnant, I just thought, no, that's not going to work with a baby walking 100 meters every time you need to go to the loo. So we did a bit of YouTubing, and yeah, Jake's built this amazing structure. How it works, and it's decorated with some light art. How it works is all your poo goes into that bin, and a scoop of sawdust. We've been putting our food scraps in there as well, but we might stop because it's attracting a lot of flies. But it doesn't smell. I think the chemical reaction stops it from smelling. And then all the wee, that needs to stay separate because it would ruin all the chemical reaction and all of that going on. So there's a wee separator in the actual loo, and that comes out of this pipe and eventually ends up in our soakaway. Wee is of course sterile. It's got no pathogens in it. You can actually use it as a cleaning product. Not saying I ever have, but you can. So I'm not too worried about the wee being in our soakaway. Yeah, and so basically when that bin is full, this bin, when it's full, we close it up, seal it completely tight, airtight, leave it to sit there for 12 months, and then in 12 months time we're going to have some amazing compost to put in the garden. Yeah, so entering the building, again, I wish I had some before photos, because I just feel like I'm in a dream now compared to what we were living in before. The first thing I did this actually, was lay the floor. One of the real challenges of this whole operation was trying to do it without spending anything, because of course we haven't really signed anything on this place. We don't know how much we really own, how secure it is, so we didn't want to be pouring huge amounts of money into it. So this floor, this is all made out of reclaimed pallets, so completely free. Very, very time consuming, separating all the bits of pallet wood and screwing them in, and it took a long time, but you know, I can look at it and I can think I did that, and it's a nice looking floor. Much nicer than the conventional floors you get in normal caravans. I love the windows. I've got some beautiful windows here. This is what first like kind of grabbed me about this place, this static, is the windows and just the lights. That's what I saw. I saw windows and light. Jake saw disaster. Yeah, and got some nice furniture now. My office, it folds out, and so that's nice and space. Good for space, because we haven't got much space. This is an old Victorian haberdashery box that we just chucked up, turned upside down and stuck on wheels. It's really beautifully made, like all the joins in it properly done, no screws or nails. It's just, yeah. Maybe when the baby gets a bit older, we'll turn it the other way, put a lid on it, and then it's going to be a toy box and wheels doubled up as a coffee table. This beast kept us alive last winter. Makes the place really hot, really easy to light, but chews through wood and did cost a fortune to run. I think we were spending about £15 to £30 a week on keeping ourselves warm, and even then it would go out at about 3-4 a.m. in the morning, and suddenly you wake up at 6-7 a.m. and it's -5 inside. It was tough, and because of the temperature fluctuations, there was black mold developing everywhere, and it was just a bit. Again, when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, no, we need to sort this situation out. So this is just going to be used only as a treat, as a special treat, when we want to get nice and cozy and romantic beside the fire in our little hut in the woods. And a lot of the wood, if we're only using it rarely, again, we can get it for free from the scrapyard up the road, Nick Ferris's. Oh yeah, I should explain Nick Ferris's. It's my new favourite place in the world. It is a place where they hire out big skip bins, and they get a load of wood coming in every day in these skip bins, and they just put it out on the side of the road, and you can scrounge through the wood and just take what you need completely for free. And so we've built all the building we've done on this place, we've done it for free from Nick Ferris's, and a lot of the heating, the way we kept ourselves warm last winter was, again, from our buddy Nick Ferris. Enough about Nick Ferris. Yeah, so we want to just use that as a, little special treat. What we've got instead is, you can't really see it. We've got, need more light. No, you can't see it. It's a diesel heater, and that's just set up down there. And we've got one pipe coming into this room, another pipe running along behind the kitchen and poking in through the wall into the bedroom. And then we've got a little thermostat here. So when we get cold, it's absolutely amazing. It's as simple as pressing a button. I'm not going to press it because it's actually quite warm today. I got the hiccups. I got too excited about my diesel heater. But it's super cheap to run. Apparently it's only £7 a week if you have it going constantly, which is kind of what we need in a place which is as poorly insulated as this. I think next year the mission might be insulation, and we might clad the building. So then it's, again, more environmentally friendly and spending less on heating. So this was already in here when we arrived. It was another thing that I would just like, I wanted the place. I just saw pretty blue. I was like, pretty blue, yes, we'll take it. So that was pretty much all that was in here. There was an oven in here that didn't work, which we had to remove. And then my mum asked me what I needed for the baby, and my answer was, after 12 months of cooking on a 2-hob camping stove, I want an oven. And she very kindly built me this oven, because I think the baby will appreciate it too, because I'm cooking way nicer meals. It's so much easier. I'm so happy about my oven. Yeah, so we've got this great little kitchen here. This work surface, this was actually what was covering up a huge hole in the wall, which is this window. So there was no glass in this window. It just went straight into the out to the outside, and this was covering it up. And again, that was another source of mold and cold. Yeah, so anyway, we took that off, replaced the glass, and when we sanded back the board and just kind of really got taken by the colours and the patterns on it. So we're like, yep, that's going to be our kitchen bench. It's got lots of character, bit of text. Yeah, I really like this. We still need to varnish it, but it's doing a great job for now. Yeah, still need to put doors on here, but that's all not very urgent. Got our dehumidifier, which actually does amazing things and very necessary. Again, living in a place with not much insulation. Okay, and then the next mission was, there was no wall here, so again, from our buddy Nick Ferris, we got all the wood for free from the skip and built ourselves a wall. The wallpaper is courtesy of Jake's mum, so again for free. And the strange cat picture is from Jake's friend. Oh, and the door, that was from Nick Ferris as well. It was just amazing. We were just thinking, we really need a door. Where are we going to get a door? Go to the skip, and there's a door. And it's a really nice door. Bed, Jake built out of free wood from Nick Ferris. It's quite high off the ground, so we can store all the baby stuff. I've just got mountains of baby stuff at the moment. And yeah, the bedroom still needs sorting out a bit. Don't know where I'm going to put the baby yet. We'll figure that out. And yeah, as you can see down here, there's a little pipe where the heat's coming out from the diesel heater. So this bedroom just gets so nice and warm and toasty, and it's just going to be a warm little pod for me and baby to chill in the winter if it does get really cold, which it did last year. It got really cold. Yeah, so that's a bedroom, and yeah, I guess that's really it. Again, I wish I had some before photos to show you, because it would kind of really put into perspective how happy I am right now. Got my piano set up as well, which is great. Jake's guitar on the wall. Yeah, we have a home. So the plan is we're long-term letting our flat again over the winter. Now that Airbnb's finished, Jake's going to have to go back to work, but he's been given a workshop on the farm to run his own business from, so we won't even need to drive anywhere. So everything's just kind of fallen into place amazingly. Feeling very lucky. Oh, there's Merlin's bed. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. and I hope it wasn't boring. It's probably more exciting for me because it's just been such a journey, and I'm just so happy to be where we are now in time for the bub. She could arrive any day, really, but she doesn't seem like she's overly keen to go anywhere, so I think I've got a few more weeks yet to really enjoy my little patch of serenity. Serenity, feel the can't believe I just used that word. Yeah. Anyway, all the best, lots of love, thanks for watching.